episode of Good Dawning with you, family, and myself, Mr. Floyd. Welcome, guys. Grateful to have each and every one of you here. Just reorganizing my table here. Still have the amethyst, which I'll set on my mantle right there. Stretch from yesterday. Welcome, guys. Grateful to have you here. Scotty Boy. Scotty Boy, good dawning there. Much love, brother. Grateful to see you. Lottie B, beautiful soul. I have to surf over to your channel and hear some of your awesome music. But yeah, favor. Millie, good dawning to you as well. And grateful, guys. Welcome to another episode of Good Dawning. Welcome to the dawning of Good Dawning. Your dawning, my dawning, all of our dawnings, really, our grand dawning. And our grand rising, right? Because we are rising up out of our trauma self, out of our garbage, into a brand new and much better universe. Good dawning, Victor, brother. Welcome to another dawning. Dawning on me. What's dawning on you? Grateful. So how are we doing, guys? How is your universe? All right. I don't have any pellets. I'm not supposed to burn stuff, right? So theoretically in my apartment. So either way. But yeah, you have. But that's every apartment in Colorado. They convinced the insurance companies in Colorado to make every apartment complex lighter-free, smoke-free, cigarette-free, you name it. So yeah, but that's the reason is they're trying to get rid of the cannabis industry in Colorado. So if you can tell everybody, every apartment can't smoke weed, well, that's going to make it a lot harder, theoretically, for cannabis to exist in Colorado. So yeah, but that's the backdoor agenda for having every apartment complex now to have a rule that says they can't have smoking and lighters and incense and all that stuff. All right, so let's use some Florida water. All right, there we go. Works just as well, but I got to get some Palo Santo anyways. I don't care. All right. There we go. All right. Oh, you know, it smells like Grandma's house in here, right? Grandma's house. Except it doesn't smell like fresh baked cookies, but it's that kind of sweet smell. All right. So, yes, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed this morning. Yeah, no, we're doing good. I passed out like half an hour after Truth Wave. Yeah, not even. But no, it's good. Thank you. I appreciate it, Scotty. Yeah, so we're definitely doing much better today. And I found some way to flatten out the hair so no hat. But grateful, guys. All right, so we're working today with the Mind Info Oracle cards. And today's stone is, there we go, orange calcite. Orange calcite, good for, orange is always good for what? Abundance. So we're going to work on grounding in abundance today. Hump day, abundance day. And kind of take it from there. Kind of thought so. Like the deck cards in the middle. I don't know how I pulled into them too, but the face cards, the deck cards, are in the middle of the deck. So grateful. We didn't shuffle them in, right? Tina, good dawning. Henny, good dawning to you. Angie, good dawning as well. Grateful, guys. I did some research and I was a little off, but we've done 348, 350 good dawnings. 350 good dawnings. That's more than some channels ever get on videos, even with 50,000 views. So get 50,000 viewers. And that's insane. When I think about this, we've done 300 plus, almost going on. Now we're headed towards 400 good dawnings. I thought it was 400. Blows my mind. We are really close to 1,000. So, you know, get your cats to subscribe. You know, get your dogs to subscribe. Set up an account for your goldfish too. Maybe they can subscribe, right? We'll get Hecklefish to subscribe. There we go. If you want to get Hecklefish to subscribe, Scotty, boy, cheers. Angie, good. Fatima, good dawning. Welcome, beautiful sister. Miss Lottie, how are you doing? All right, so let's see what we got from the cards here. We're going to cut the cards. 1, 2, 3. And let's see what we got, beautiful family. All right. All right, so cards for today. Take the bottom card as the energetics of today. Great hump day. Good dawning, Lakeside Laura. Welcome back to your from your vacaciones. And yeah, let's see what we got, guys. All right, so today's card is bravery. So doing Braveheart there. Bravery, but you know we're all brave. You're already brave. First off, you're on YouTube. If you got a YouTube channel, you're brave. If you're watching this YouTube channel, you're brave because you're trying to break through what you has been kept you in the mold, right? So you are being asked to make a tough decision that you've been putting off because of fear. I have no tough decisions because of fear at the moment, which is understandable. But you do have strength and bravery to make that decision. So I don't know. What decision do you need to make? Nothing currently in my universe, but who knows, right? What decision is standing in front of you? In order to be brave and make that decision, first you want to check in, and that's checking in with yourself, right? So before you make any decision, do not check in on the outside of yourself, right? Do not check in with the rest of the universe. The first thing you want to do is pull yourself off the highway, put your hand on your heart, and check in with yourself, right? Victor, good dawning, brother. Truth wave. There you go. All right, so fresh start. So if you're not watching, if you're new here, and we get like 250 views, 200 views or more every show at this point. So if you're watching this in the rewind or the replay and you have not gone over to Truth Wave Energy Meditation, Truth Wave Energy, what is wrong with you? No, nothing's wrong with you. But check out Truth Wave there. He's live at 9:48, 7:45 my time, 7:45. Yeah, there we go. 7:45, 9:45 East Coast. There we go. So 7:45 my time, which is Mountain Time, and then 9:45 a.m. East Coast, 9:45 p.m. West Coast. There we go. So the second card is Fresh Start. So if you're trying to be brave, check in with yourself first. Then get ready to make what? A fresh start. Fresh, new, and exciting, right? Is she so inviting to me? You are being given the opportunity to begin again. So it's asking you to make a tough decision. In order to do that, check in with yourself. Get ready to make a fresh start. You have to stand in that energy, right? Kind of the combination here. You have to stand in this energy to be able to do this, right? Stand in the fresh start. There we go. And then lighten up. So you're being asked to remember that life doesn't always have to be so serious. So there you go. So if we're bookending bravery, see this is, the universe speaks loudly, right? So if we're bookending bravery, Braveheart, right? With lightening up. So it's not such a big deal, is what they're basically saying, right? It ain't all that. If you got to be brave on one end, but lighten up on the other, it's not such a big deal. So whatever you're trying to, oh, my teeth. So whatever you're trying to do here, bravery, be brave to yourself, right? That's the thing. Brave to the outside world, but really the bravery comes from in here. Are you living in anxiety? Are you living in fear? Are you projecting that anxiety, fear, frustration, worry, what have you, resentment? So be brave. Stand strong in yourself and your emotion. Then check in with yourself. Get ready for a fresh start. But you got to lighten up. We could probably do it. It'd probably be better off if you check in with yourself, lighten up, and then get prepared for the fresh start. But either way, what are you looking to start that's fresh? Now I get the song Kuan Yin again, right? She's fresh, new, exciting. She's so inviting to me. Clear audience is fun. But so everything relates to a song in my head, and it's always playing. It's like the radio that won't shut up. Do you ever just want to pull remember back in the day, right? You couldn't get your boombox to stop, so you just pull the D-cell batteries out of the back of your boombox. If you're lucky to have a D-cell battery boombox, not the C-cell battery boombox, right? The one that, yeah, exactly. One looks like you were carrying a suitcase down the street. Did you ever have one of those in your house? The suitcase boombox? All right, so Tina, see that? I was there with you, me. Or you with me, there we go. Yeah, Millie, some weird fear-mongering BS. What we got fear-mongering? Who's mongering fear? I just checked in on good and on top searches was Colorado rabbits with tentacles. I have something, speaking of rabbits here, I don't have it with me directly, it's still in my car. And I need to take some screws out and put some batteries in it. But tomorrow, we may have some fun here with bubbles and rabbits, and I'll leave that alone. But the universe works as it does, right? And we've been doing, if you watch PG and stuff, right, we talk about rabbits. You see rabbits all over the place. Bunnies, right? Not rabbits, but bunnies and bubbles. That's PG's thing, right? Bunnies and bubbles. Well, we've got something that combines bunnies and bubbles. It's still in my car. have to get it over to the hardware store. Why? Because it's just really small screws locking it down, so I got to get them to unscrew it and then figure out what size battery it needs and need some bubbles. But you shall see tomorrow. We will bubble with the. So check it out tomorrow. You have something to look forward to, right? The Bubble Bunny, and we're going to use the Bubble Bunny tomorrow, and it'll be fun, right? You'll see. But yeah, I just got to get the battery for it. I think it's a C-cell, or like one of the circle discs. Disc batteries, there we go. C123s, thank you, I couldn't speak. But yeah, so I need to get a battery. But it'll be fun. All right, so we'll work with the calcite. This thing is so sharp, you could like... not that you would with orange, want to do so with orange calcite, but if somebody busts through the door, I mean, this thing is as sharp as... rather, you could file it down, right? I mean, it's that sharp. It feels like it's been filed down. Oh, Lord, Lakeside, maybe the more ridiculous the story that people wake up to the BS story. All right, what do we got this? Let's see what we got here. Angie, hey, y'all. If you want to laugh and hang out with the great read, this channel's worth it. Empress, something, you can't really tell when I'm trying to. Krista, good dawning, Krista. Krista's here. Is she here? Blindly Inspired, good dawning, Krista. Welcome. If you're not subscribed to Krista at Blindly Inspired, then again, what is wrong with you? She's an amazing soul. And she's the wisdom of your elders, right? So a lot of watching Krista there is just to respect the wisdom of your elders there. She's an amazing soul, but she has more wisdom. She's been through a lot, and she imparts a lot. And so if you're not watching Krista there, she's been talking about salt and salt of the earth. And yeah, I grew up in a salt-free house. Generally speaking, we didn't use a lot of salt, very, very little. And it wasn't on the table, and it generally wasn't ever used when I cooked. And still to this day, I barely use salt, but probably should use a little more. But I do use Himalayan sea salt when I do. And I did put a salt line in front of my door of Himalayan sea salt. And it's still there. I've refreshed it a little bit, but yeah, so I have an intentional salt line. Do you have one in front of your front door to ward off spirits and whatnot? So salt, and I need to put salt. I like to put salt. I have crystals in each corner of my house, but put salt, like just crystal chunks, in the corners of my home. But I like to put some salt there too at some point. But yeah, good dawning, Krista. Grateful to see you. Interesting. I've seen more rabbits this year than I have in a long time. I love salt for around the house. Table salt is also good if you don't want to weed whack all. Okay, weed whack all summer. Holy Spirit wards off spirits at my home. Light of the Lord. Cool. Yeah, absolutely. I'm not saying that we don't use Yeshua here as well to help. Absolutely, I work with Yeshua as well to ward things off and to partner up in my universe as well. But certainly here as well, we use all kinds of. In my home, mostly it's protected by Isis, Kuan Yin, White Buffalo Calf Woman, Archangel Raphael, Saint Germain, Archangel Michael. So, yeah, I do work with Yeshua as well. But generally, he's not protecting my home. He's my namesake. Actually, if you break into my Hebrew name, it would be Yeshua. But that's a whole nother deal. So I'm actually named Yeshua. My Hebrew name would be Yeshua. So I am the bringer of the light, right? So I am the light. But so are you. So Yeshua, that's what it means. But that's the Hebrew name. I don't partake in any specific religion, so we'll leave that one alone. But exactly. So no, Empress T is, I am so mind blown right now that I can't even think about how to describe her. But Tina, I'll grab this morning's video link right now, and Hell's Bell she's on. So what's Empress T? I'm gonna write that down. I'll have to go back into the chat and grab the link. If I click on the link, then we go vamoose. But Empress T. All right. There's all kinds of Empress tarot ladies and stuff out there. But absolutely, well, I mean, who knows? Maybe somebody already subscribed to and don't even realize it. Alexis, Lexi Milner, Lexi, good dawning. If you're not subscribed to Lexi, again, what's up? But if you're having a crazy day and need some chill conversation, or just want to have some chill conversation, jump over when you see Lexi live there, and she's live multiple times during the day with her family and crew. And yeah, hang out with Lexi, say hi, and drop a like in her chat there. as she's cruising through her day there on the YouTube there. And if you did miss the cards here, I will give you a quick shot on the cards here. So the card is Bravery was the main card. It's asking you to take a fresh start, to check in with yourself, and then to lighten up. So there we go, guys. So Bravery, and then lighten up on the back end. So there you go. But so those are the new guys who walked in here. But yeah. So how are we doing otherwise? Life is we're close to 2 or to 1,000. I keep saying 2,000. I guess there's somewhere in my head there where I go from 1,000 to 2,000 really fast. But I have no idea. I mean, we've all kind of run this ride before in some aspect here. But so yeah, 2,000. But yeah, the only time you really can almost guarantee, at least in my my intuitive knowing here, if you run this right again, is if your north node and your south node and your sun are the same, then you may be because you was the sign you were last time as well, which you need to overcome. So if you need to overcome yourself again, it's like I'm a double Cancer. I'm a south node Cancer. So hey, wait a minute, I've been a Cancer before, and I'm a solar Cancer as well. And so having the double Cancer, just in my hunchy intuition, means that rewind and replay this lifetime. Essentially, like you screwed up. You stayed karmic. You stayed in the sauce, right? We're not in the sauce anymore, but we stayed in the sauce. And the idea of this lifetime is to swim your way out of the sauce, right? To drop whatever you know, and you know what you need to drop. I can't tell you what's hanging in your crawl that you would need to remove from your frame there. But either way. So speaking of removing from frame here. Let's do some breath work. We're going to do a release. We're going to clear some energies. We're going to do chalkboard and clear some energies for midweek hump day clearing. And so we do clearing on Monday, Friday, Wednesday, and Fridays now. We will do clearings and intentional work for the weekend on Friday. But today we want to clear. We want to set abundance for the middle of the week. And we want to clear ourselves. A lot of us have a 9er to 5er. Some of you guys do. I have a 3 to 1 a.m. or 3 to 2 a.m.er, but 3 to 1 a.m.er. But yeah, like today we have to be at Red Rocks at 4. I have no idea who's playing, but 4 o'clock. But yeah, and so yeah, so let's take some breaths, and then we will do a chalkboard exercise to clear the energies. What have you picked up over the past Monday, Tuesday that you might want to release? What energies have crossed your crawl that are gotten into you, that have gotten stuck in your crawl, right? Some energies, no big deal. But what might have happened to you, or happened for you, I should say, that you need to release, want to release, and step into as a clear energy there. But yeah, so grateful there, and let's see what we got here, guys. All right, so any link you put in the chat goes to your own channel. Better the type. Generally speaking, I know they've. I have no idea what YouTube has done, not done, trying to do, wanting to do, or what have you. Just Adam is interviewing. That's correct. Thank you, Millie. I totally spaced it. All right, I'm writing that down right now. So at 5 p.m. my time, 7 p.m. Siri, I think what's his name? Siri something. It's not Adam. It's Jared anymore. It's Siri Rama or something. Siri Rama, I think is the name. So Jared is now Siri. I mean, at least it shows on the video there. He's going to be Siri Rama. And so Adam is now actually, it doesn't say Jared. So Adam is interviewing, as it says on the video, Siri Rama. And so Siri Rama, I think that's who it is. So yeah, so that's, I guess it's a new name. I'm not sure. But Siri Rama is being interviewed, or Jared, or who the, pick a name. But yeah, if you go to the thumb title, it's just Siri Rama. It is being, and so we're going to respect that, right? So Siri Rama is being interviewed by Adam on the Medium channel today at 5 o'clock, which would be 7 o'clock. For most of you, and Scotty Boy, that would be 4 p.m. For the late afternoon crew there, unless you're in Texas. Then it's 5 p.m., but either way, it's not 7 p.m., and there's a big difference. And if I move to the East Coast, here's where it's going to get weird. If I end up at my mom's, then I'll be on the same time zone as you guys, so I'll be doing Good Donnie at 8 a.m. But if I get a job that's at like 9 o'clock, then I got to kick it back. But it works well for you guys here at 6 o'clock because it's 8 o'clock where you are. So it gets goofy, guys, but we'll take it one step at a time. But it could get goofy time-wise. But One step at a beautiful time here, right, guys? But yeah, so tonight at 7 p.m. we'll see Siri Rama or Jared or Huda on Adam's channel at 7 p.m. Eastern time, 5 o'clock my time. Be there or be square. Be rectangle. No, there you go. Be square. There we go. Be there or be square. But nobody says that anymore, right? But yeah, so if you want to be the odd man out tomorrow, and that we'll talk about, we will make this chat exclusively Jared's video tomorrow. And so if you weren't there, then you're gonna feel left out. No, just kidding. But I don't know how much I'll be there. 5 o'clock is pretty square up to when parking begins for a show. So we'll take it as it comes. But I'll do my can to drop into the chat to at least say hi for sure. But I may be able to watch a good portion of it before we do start parking. It all depends on what time the show starts. If it's a 7:30 show, then we're pretty good. But if it's a 6 o'clock show, I'll be parking cars. But so we shall see what we shall see. But hopefully I'll be there for Sari Rama and his debut on, I don't know if it's debut, but his interview on Adam's channel, which is going to be awesome. I'll be sleepy time for me for those shows. Oh, well, Lottie, yeah, you're Lottie's across the pond there. So yeah, so unless Lottie wants to exactly, it's already in the late afternoon. She's like 8 hours ahead of us. 6 hours, so 8 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, something like that. So it's already like noon 1 for Lottie there. What time? Here we go, Lottie. What time? So we know, just out of curiosity, if you're out overseas, if you're not in America, right? And if you're in America, then you're within 4 hours of it, except for unless you're in Hawaii, right? But if you're overseas, put it in there what time it is where you're at, just out of curiosity, because it always throws me off that you know how the world works here, right? And like when Dale would show up and it's like 12 hours later, 12 hours, because Dale like was on the opposite. Like if you picked up the world and spun it, Dale would be literally 180, like shoop on the other side of the world. So he's 12 hours around. But I'm gonna be square. I have a Zoom class tonight. I will definitely watch the. Okay, so you're not square, Henny. You're just living up to your commitments already, right? We can't help when Jared goes live. We just have to live. If you have a commitment, you have a commitment. But otherwise, Jared will be at 10 p.m. for me. Oh wow! So Blaney Inspired, she didn't actually have to stay up too late for it, which is nice. 10 p.m. It's kind of like a evening sonnet, there, right? So watch it before you go to sleep. That's awesome. For Lottie, it's 123. Oh, 123. All right, so Lottie, it's 123. Thank you. We're moving forward here. How awesome is that? So for Lottie, yeah. So Jared will be at like 1. Wow. So it's like way late. So tonight. So there you go, guys. So 10, 9, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. So yeah, that's it always flips me out when the time shifts, right? But yeah, so grateful, guys. But yeah, so let's take some breaths here. Let's clear some energy. Take a breath in. We're gonna do 3 sigh breaths. We're not gonna do regular breaths. We're gonna do heart shunt breaths. These are breaths that, if you haven't seen these before, that take you right into your heart chakra. If you're not already in your heart chakra already, but a lot of us, just an easy way to get into it. So when you take your chest breastplate and bend over right there, you can karate chop yourself right there. And then, so yeah, when you bend over, just we'll sigh, we'll go like satisfied, or you can sigh with releases cortisol as well. Next time, yes, already set my alarm. Deep respect for absolutely. Jared's knowledge of Vedic is amazing, and Jared's discipline to himself and his own Vedic studies and his own path is beyond amazing. And so we have total respect, and I'm beyond total respect for Jared, what he's doing, who he is, the walk that he took, the stuff that he does for us. If you've not catch one of his fire homies, he's not only doing it for himself, of course, but he's doing it for you. If you've caught what is it, the Shiva Vatri? When he did Shiva Vatri, when he did the all-night chanting to Lord Shiva and did not stop, not for a breath, not for a drink, for till the sun came up. He did Shiva. He nothing but chanting to Lord Shiva there. While we were watching, none. I don't think any of us were chanting like that to for Jared there. So yeah, absolute respect. And if you didn't catch him when he was walking through Israel and the what was he on the West Bank? He wasn't. You don't go to the Gaza Strip, but he was in the West Bank, and wow, favorite of that too. So yeah, so no, we have high respect for walk the walk, literally, and talks the talk. But Truth Wave Energy missed your unboxing. The mug to my house, and I was live, so I Opened it live. I'm having coffee with you today. Yeah, I missed you yesterday, Jimena, and I still need to send you an email to reschedule. But yeah, had something to. Scotty boy, did you click on the link or copy and paste? Okay, it's a matter of interpretation. There we go. All right, so take a deep breath, guys, with me. If you would, we're going to do a side breath. We'll do 3 of them, and then we're going to do an invocation, a chalkboard clearing, I should say, to clear our energies from Monday, Tuesday, set ourselves up for the rest of the week, and then Friday we'll set intentions for the weekend. But everything on this planet is energetics, and so I use this show to help set myself for the day, set my energetics. Literally, this is my what do you do in the dawning, right? So I get up, I take a shower, and I'm right here. There is nothing in between because it's already early enough. I'm getting up at 5:30 in the morning, and I set that up purposely. I'm doing things purposely that would opposite me, that would do things that exactly. And so I set up 5:30 with the purposeful intention of shifting my lazy butt out of bed and getting my universe moving better. But also, Jimena, I must have just missed as I went over to Krista's. I'll check out the replay. Yeah, absolutely. As far as Muggs and myself, I'm going to make this real quick before we do our chalkboard exercise here. But if you want a mug from me right now, let me know. Send me an email. It's a big Muggs deal, right? Mr. Floyd Channelings with Vanessa@gmail.com. I am working on setting up drop shipping, like Victor has, like you guys have, like Jimena and all. But yeah, we're just as we just crossed 1,000, and we're just kind of getting. I've definitely had the watch hours already, but so that wasn't a question. I actually could have set some of this up a little earlier, but so I'm going to set up a drop ship store. We'll set up mugs, a couple of different T-shirts, and some things if you're interested. So I'm going to get that set up. The same store probably Victor uses, and Jimena and Clint, and so we'll get that set up as well. And so if you want a mug right now, you'd have to email me at mrfloydchannelings with an s@gmail.com. Give me about a week or so, and we'll have a dropship store set up. And then you can order anything you want from our store here at Mr. Floyd's Universe. And we'll get St. Germain mugs up. We'll get Archangel Raphael. And we'll get mugs up and whatnot for you guys. But grateful. I guess the mug club here, we can, everybody knows Stephen Crowder, right? The mug club, but not that I watch it. But yeah, Serena, good dawning, Bath Maven there. And maybe we'll get a Mr. Floyd's Universe, a universal bathtub, little bathtub thing right there. That'd be cute. Mr. Floyd's, or Serena, we'll get Serena a bathtub. But yeah, so favorite guys. But yeah, so we'll get coffee mugs going here. If you want one now, and they came from Vistaprint, like, because they were just an add-on when I did business cards. But yeah, so if you want a coffee mug, I can order a they're cheap and fast from Vistaprint. Not a big deal until I get the store set up. It's just in my cart account there. So if you want a coffee mug, let me know. Otherwise, we will get a dropship store set up and get those sent out and set up for you guys. I did have a request for one. I think I have one left, but so we'll get that out and to the universe there. But otherwise, guys, thank you so much and appreciate it. And yeah. Otherwise, guys, let's do some breath work. So breathe in with me. Take a deep breath. We're going to breathe in. We're going to do a side breath. So cut yourself right here. Fold over. You can say satisfied, or you can sigh it out. When you do either way, you're releasing cortisol and jumping into your heart chakra. Congratulations, Lakeside. What do we congratulate? Working on a store. Got the membership set up. Cool Mug Club. All right. So Lakeside's doing the same thing here. Awesome, Lakeside. So yeah, that's the idea here. We swap mugs and... you can see my mug, and I'll be drinking out of your mug while you see my mug, and exactly, and I can drink out of Lakeside's mug while she's looking at my mug, or Victor's mug while she's drinking out of his mug. So yeah, and we're talking about faces there, not their mugs. But, all right, so breathe in with me, and my mug here. So breathe in, take a deep breath in, hold it for 4 seconds. Some people call this box breathing, or cycle breathing. I like to call it box breathing, or box breathing. I like to call it cycle breathing. There we go. I don't know if I was thinking about box breathing, like you're in a box. It's like, let me out. But breathe in, hold it for 4 seconds, chop yourself right here and fold over. As you breathe out, in a second here, say satisfied. Satisfied. As you do, you'll feel this energy shunt right into your heart chakra. It's almost not possible for it not to happen. So one more, breathe in, hold it for 4 seconds as we cycle, not box breathe, our breath. Release, satisfied. As you do, you are shunted into your heart chakra. And you may also feel that in other chakras as well. Your root chakra sometimes can get a kick too. Keep that in mind. So here we go. One more. Breathe in. Don't want to do anything in twos. You want to finish everything generally off in 3 6s or 9s, right? So breathe in. Hold it. Chop yourself and release. Satisfied. Now, this isn't required, but it seems to help. I have no idea why, but even the person who I watched do this 2 years ago on YouTube, well, I honestly don't remember who it was. I was doing satisfied, doing the same thing with their hands. It's almost like impossible to not. But so you should be sitting in your heart chakra now. So let's go ahead and do an invocation and do some chalkboard work. So follow me along here. I invoke and clear the energies from Monday and Tuesday over the week. I step into a clear and clean Wednesday. I clear the energies of karmic. I clear the energies of heavy. I clear the energies that push me out of my frame. I clear the energies that are not loving. I clear the energies that are negative. I clear the energies that do not to push me in a positive space. I clear the energies that leave me out of space, and I clear all energies other than the energies of my own out of my frame. I clear the love that I bring in the love into my frame, and I clear out any negatives, any negative thoughts, any negative actions, anybody's negative energies towards me, anything that's not loving, pure, and peaceful in my frame. I clear it out, send it off into the greater source field, cleansed with the violet flame. I release those energies from my frame. Anybody who's put energies on me, I send them back to them. They're not mine, so I release them back to you. Thank you very much. And I stand clear, I stand calm, I stand in peace, centered in myself, centered in my frame today, and centered in love, centered in action, centered in gratitude, and centered in all awesomeness. And for that, I say hallelujah. There it is. So it is, and so it shall be. If there's anything that's specifically attached to you in your crawl, otherwise in your energetic field that's trying to crawl around, take a minute here, guys. If there's something specific that you know you need to clear, take a minute. And I've chosen to drop the karmic self as of 2 days ago. And so you won't hear much karmic from me anymore because that's an energy I don't want to produce or state or anything else. Everything is and always will be as it is, as it should be, and as it's going to be. And so if we're not in acceptance, then we're standing in karmic self. If we're not in loving, then we're standing in karmic self. And if we're not seeing everything in the larger picture as for what it really is, and all for my highest love, loving, learning light, then I'm just standing in my old karmic self and those old dragging me down energies which really don't need to exist. I'm the one ginning those up anyways, right? Exactly. So I apologize to all of you and to my universe for being karmic. And sometimes you don't realize when you are being karmic because you are standing in it, right? And so for that, we drop all that energy and see everything is positive in my universe. And so there we go. So that's what I needed to release. I don't know about you guys, but and I did so yesterday as well. But so let's clear some energies. What are you clearing? So take a minute and clear from Monday, Tuesday, what you need to release from your energetic crawl, so to speak. What might be crawling around in your frame that like a cockroach, right? That you need to raid out of your frame. So take a moment, guys, to do so. Maybe like skateboarder jumped in front of your car and you didn't crush him. But Josh is good at lifting us. Oh, thank you. Lakeside, you're good at that too. Lakeside does her, when she goes live there and her moments of peace there. Do not forget. When are you live? When's your 10 minutes alive there, Lakeside? Let us know on the chat there. But thank you, Lakeside. So take a minute. This is self-guided. Take a minute. What are you wanting to clear? See the chalkboard. Write it up there. See the visualize it in your frame, in your third eye. Devisualize it. Break the energy. Whatever you want to do. Pull the cords out. Tuesdays at 2 p.m. So yeah, there we go. I thought so. I missed it yesterday then. All right, so Tuesdays at 2 p.m. Lakeside Laura is live. Check that out, please. All right, got it written down as well. All right, so here we go, guys. Clear your energies. Take a minute to do so. This is the chalkboard method where I'm putting the name on the chalkboard, then I erase it. This will be pulling it out like an energetic pool. Break the energy from somebody. You're not breaking them. You're just breaking the energies that they have placed in your frame, right? All right, so take a moment and clear those energies, guys. There may be energies you want to bring in too, or be grateful for. Acknowledge those too. There we go. All right, so from your end, you can continue clearing energies if there's anything you want to clear. That's going to be up to you, but One other thing we want to do today, then, this is going to be something a little bit different. We're going to work with the I am. Saint Germain, right? The I am statements, the I am principle, the I am. And really, whatever you state after I am is what you truly are. I am what? I am all what? So today, we're going to work with abundance, joy, love. We're going to create some statements here. And we're going to step into that. Just like, watch, there's a couple of different channels out here. I'll bring there's again Pete. And there's a couple of guys out there who are working with the I am from Saint Germain. Come off of yeah, and I'll bring them up tomorrow. I'm going to get the channel list up and I'll throw them in the links. I'll throw it in the but yeah, we're going to start working a little more with I am, who we are, what we stand for, and what we declare. So I want you to create an I am statement. I am what? I am all the awesomeness that the universe provides. I am what? Put it in the chat. What are you? I am what? I am the awesomeness that I am looking for. I am the abundance standing in my frame. I am the greatest joy on planet Earth. I am what? So put something. I want to see an I am statement, whatever it is for you guys. You don't have to put in the chat there, but certainly it helps to declare yourself as an I am, because whatever you state after I am what? I mean, I am source. I am love. I am free. I am not karmic. I am peaceful. I am loving. I am the man who, I am dumb at. No. That's ego. But I am the shiznit, right? No, that's ego too. But you get the idea, guys, right? I am grateful. Exactly. So what are you today? I am ascended master Mother Earth. Awesome. Oh, we need rain here, sad boy. Sad boy, good dawning. Welcome, grateful. Sad boy, you are back. So sad boy, welcome to the family. Sad boy, you have a wrench. Welcome, grateful. Welcome to the family. Hope to see you over at Truth Wave as well, about a half an hour or so after the show. But so what are you, where are you in the I am? You are whatever you state after I am. I am tired, right? People say that all the time. I am tired. I'm frustrated. People will always tell you what they are, but it's how many times do they tell you that what they are in a negative fashion, right? I am angry at you. I am, and they'll state it. But how many people say I am happy? I am joyful? No, not too many people. You will always want to state how we are negatively, right? How we are, it's negative is relative, but how we are in the lower scale of the vibrations, right? I am angry at you, right? It's easy for somebody to say, but how many people say I am happy with you? I am in joy with you. I am grateful for you. I am thankful for you. I am loving with in love, in loving peace with you. Whatever it is. How many people actually do that? So we were always easy. It's always easy for us to find the negative and spit that out in front of them. I'm frustrated with you right now. But how many people? I'm proud of you. I'm joyful with you. I am amazed by you. So put an I am statement there, and I am yourself, right? So I am all the awesomeness I am looking for. Whatever that is for you, you create that I am statement. But I want you to create an I am statement for yourself just for today. Your energies may shift tomorrow. Something that you can carry as your mantra for today. And state that when the day goes, I am pure love incarnate. There you go, Scotty boy. So as you go out throughout your day, if something happens in your day that we don't have control over everything, right? We don't have control over much, actually. So as you go out into the greater source field, you're dealing with 8,000, 8 billion different energies. Well, what town you're in, you may be doing 5,000 or 10,000 or 100,000 different conglomeratory energies that are in general your framed area. And so, yeah, if you go out there today, Scotty, and you are seeing people who are frustrating, I am pure love incarnate. I hold that frame. You go out there and you state that, it's going to be hard to break that. You are going to stand, generally speaking, guys, whatever frame you try to stand, you create like that. The I am principle here, the I am of who you are. You state that to the universe. You are declaring, you're making declarative statements. You are declaring to your higher self, you're declaring to the energetic state that you are in, you're declaring as a vibrational state, and you're declaring to the greater source field, I am, boom. Like for myself, my I am statement, I have two of them. Well, really, my biggest one is, I am living and standing in my highest timeline. I made a decision the other day. It's really all about making decisions. You can't search for your highest timeline, guys. It's like, I wish I was on my highest timeline. Can't search for it. You're already standing in the highest timeline if you declare that you are. Sometimes the highest timeline isn't always looking the highest, right? This apartment you have to start somewhere. So my highest timeline is starting, I'm in an apartment. Doesn't mean I'm doing this. Doesn't mean that I'm not on my highest timeline. It expands, right? We say we can't be on our highest timeline because we have no money in the bank. Well, in order to get money in the bank, you have to start somewhere. So declare. What are you declaring? These are all things that we want you to declare. I am everything. Awesome, Millie. So Millie's stating that she is everything. Joy, peace. She is everything. She's the grand experience of planet Earth. So as she goes out today, she's going to realize that she's you. She's the tree. She's the car. She's the same energy as the person that she might buy a slice of pizza from or a bagel. Whatever it is, she's that energy. And she's realizing that. She's the energy of the bagel, right? She called the bagel in. She's the energy of it. Why? She's eating the bagel. If you eat the bagel, you are the energy of the bagel. So you literally are everything, right? That's what we're getting. And spot on. That's a beautiful way to see that, Millie. I really like that. I do declare I am the God consciousness of eternity. There you go. So Henny's going to walk out saying that she is the eternal God consciousness. So what is she going to see then? How is she going? If you really state that and you really hold that frame, no, I am the God consciousness of eternity. I am that eternal consciousness. So I walk out there. How are you going to see your universe? What's going to change? You're going to change how you act and interact. I am no longer karmic. I am no longer wanting to be that man that you saw 3 days ago. I am no longer wanting to be any of that. So for me, I'm going to walk out just like Henny is going to walk out, seeing herself as that God consciousness of eternity. So what? Everybody's going to be Henny, just like Millie. Henny's going to see herself as the same consciousness as that God, but everybody's that God consciousness. So if she's holding that in her frame, there's no way she can't see that in everybody. That's what we're getting at. I'm holding in I am no longer karmic. So what does that mean? I'm not going to be looking for karmic people. I'm not going to be seeing karmic energies because I'm going to push that out of my frame because I don't hold karmic within my frame anymore. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that drag down guy who doesn't see all the awesomeness in the universe because we have a choice, right? And I've been that karmic guy. You've heard on the channel. And so for that, I apologize. Can I just say something I found out? Yeah, of course. Throw it in the chat there, sad boy, for sure. I am the spirit of a guinea pig in a human body. There you go. Okay, why not, sad boy? If you want to be, you certainly can be. I had a guinea pig once. It didn't last very long, but yeah. So, absolutely, sad boy. If you want to share, this is the place. I always do say I see only God, and then you have said that 100,000 times, Henny, and we see that, yeah, and we see that all the time when you put that in the chat, and that's amazing. And so that when you walk out there, then I being in your frame might be amazing because if Henny's only seeing God, then everything is of God, which is true. So she's only seeing. That would be a heck of a way to walk out of your house. I see with God's eye, love within God's heart, and think within God's mind. Awesome. Awesome, Henny. So when you go out today, make an I am declarative statement to your universe. Whatever that may be. Millie is everything. I am proud of this chat. There you go, Seb boy. I am green eggs and Scotty boy. Scotty boy's green eggs and spam. So that's fine. But then if you're green eggs and spam, how you can't actually be green eggs and spam. But you could probably eat green eggs and spam. But if I had a restaurant, I would do stuff like that. But those food colorings are going to die by anyways. But yeah, so when you go to the store, those little food coloring packs go bye-bye. But yeah, I am joy, eternal and true. Lakeside, I am green eggs and ham. No waiting. No wait, wrong chat. Just kidding. All right, Lakeside Laura, awesome. I am joyful RN. Sad boy, awesome. How refreshing to be a summer shower, sad boy. I am pure love incarnate. There you go, Scotty boy. Yes, you do. All right, so I am gonna cry. I am gonna cry of joy, sad boy. Awesome. I am my beloved self. There you go, blindly inspired. Truth wave. I am. So whatever you want to be, I am love. Lottie, awesome. I am love. Alexis, awesome. So what do you want to be in your universe? State that to your universe. I am, and declare it. Declare, I am all the abundance I am looking for. What does that mean? There's nothing outside of me that I am looking for. I am all the joy that I am looking for. What? There's no joy outside of me that can't be found. I am the awesomeness that I am looking for. What does that mean? I bring the awesomeness to the table. I am the awesomeness. My universe is the awesomeness that I'm already looking for. There's no other awesomeness. And if I stand in that frame and really truly allow for these things to occur, it's amazing what can happen here, guys. But You are the awesomeness. You are the abundance. There's nothing outside of you. Everything that you see in your universe has irradiated from the inside of your body out into the greater source field. So realize whatever you state, whatever you're declaring, is what you're going to create in your awesome, loving, living universe. So keep all of that. We're going to do a channeling here and bring in Saint Germain to go further here. But so bear with me, guys. I'm going to do a channeling. And we'll bring in Saint Germain to discuss more of the I am here. But we may even do some reading, light reading. There are books that have been written. And so we may even do some reading on this show. But we're going to ground in a little bit more as I take the plunge as well, just not with you guys, into how long has this stream been going? 45 minutes and 40 seconds. Into the I am that we usually go about an hour and 10, 15 minutes. Give or take. We try to keep it before 15. If you do an hour and before 15 minutes, then the algorithm is happy with you. If you do an hour and 15 plus, then Al Gore and his rhythm will not, they won't dance with you very much. And Tipper Gore may try to ban you there, but like she tried to ban all the music. But remember that when Tipper Gore came out and said, oh, rap music needs to go away. We need to get rid of classic, all that rock and roll too, because it's all terrible for you. And any cuss word in any song needs to be either just erased or get rid of the song in general. Remember all that? We've gone way past that, but yeah. So, but fortunately, we have to rhythm. We have to dance with Al Gore and his rhythm here. So that's why we keep the show at 114, 1 hour less. But Al Gore really had no rhythm, and technically speaking, Florida should have been underwater by now. But that's a whole nother story there. But solar cycles are fun. We'll leave it at that. Yeah, when you look at global warming, is it solar cycles? Watch your sun, guys. But exactly. But, yeah, if we watch An Inconvenient Truth, though, technically speaking, we should all be frying. Go outside, it'd be like standing in a frying pan, and technically Florida should be underwater. There should be no ice left, and we'll never see snow again. But unfortunately, the snow, I don't know about Colorado here, but they shouldn't be seeing snow, according to Al Gore and his lack of rhythm, right? But exactly. But nonetheless, the ski slopes here are gearing up for the season, and I have no idea. But according to Al Gore, there'll be no snow. So there you go. But Al divorced Tipper soon after that. Oh yeah. Who would want that stiff leg? No offense to Tipper there, but who would want that stiff leg running around saying that any song that has a cuss word for any reason needs to be gone, erased from human history? Love you, Tipper, but you are not the right. She was never the arbiter of what I should be listening. You're the arbiter because you're the I am, right? I am my own arbiter of my own universe. I am my own governed self, right? I know that's why you don't need to be governed. I am the governor of my own self, right? Exactly, but I am. The speech also called for a new birth to freedom and reaffirmed the nation's commitment to government of the people for the. It may have, but yeah, exactly. Is our government really of the people for the people? No, of course not. But, of the corporations for the corporations. By the corporate, but yeah, okay. So, and then we don't want to be karmic here, exactly. But nonetheless, yeah. When you go swimming in Florida, hey, Hershey, how are you drowning out there in Florida? Did you tell Al Gore that you're nice and safe there? That's the real question. But nonetheless, yeah, I don't see Hershey swimming. We're all in the middle of rebirth and the read through talking about freedom. The freedom's within your heart. The freedom is part of that. I am the freedom I am looking for. Nobody else can set you free but yourself. You have to step out of that karmic self and realize that all along you've been free. But it's like peeling an onion. Once you get to those layers there, it's like peeling an onion. But let's bring in Saint Germain real quick here. Bear with me a moment. I may need to blow my nose. Actually, I'm going to blow my nose. Bear with me. I do have, hang on. I'm going to duck and cover. You see my head go down? I'm just going to blow my nose real quick. Bear with me. Duck and cover. There we go. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. And yeah, I didn't want to do that on the channel. I'm muted there. You don't want to hear people blowing their nose live blowing their nose on YouTube. That would be loud if you had earplugs and I'm blowing my nose. Earbuds, I should say, or headphones. That'd be pretty loud. All right, so here we go, guys. I'm gonna bring in Saint Germain, and we'll talk more about the I am principle. I feel sick. I might Go after, I think I'm gonna puke. Oh, favor there, sad boy. Send boy some love there. We see sad boy in a golden healed light there, calm and peaceful. And we send you all the awesome, calm, peaceful, healing energies from the universe here. And of course, I'll get some off of here as well, but that's more for abundance. But abundance of healing, you can flip it. There we go. Sad boy, have a great night's sleep and a beautiful day tomorrow. Sad boy, if you are leaving, much love. We are grateful for you being here. But Saint Germain, we are grateful. We are here. We are channeling through Josh for you, to you today. And we are talking about I am. You are what you are stating you are. When you are talking I am what? For a sad boy, he was saying, I am tired, right? So he's going to go to sleep. What are you stating for yourself? Generally speaking, you all declare things to your universe day in and day out. You are declaring that you are hungry, right? So you eat food, right? You are declaring that you are tired, so you go to bed. You may declare that you stink, right? So you take a shower, or you are thirsty, so you drink water, or that your house is dirty, so you clean it. But are you really declaring what you are wanting? Are you declaring what you are feeling? And are you declaring who you really want to be? Or are you standing in your karmic self, the old energies, the negative energies, the energies that are dragging you out of yourself, right? What energies do you stand in your frame and in your loving, living universe? That is what Saint Germain is asking of you today. When you are standing up, when you wake up in your dawning, declare, I am. Make a declaration to your universe. I am wide awake. You are going to be awake, right? If you are saying to your universe that I am awake, you are going to create the situation where you are standing awake. If you are standing in your frame and you are saying to your universe, I am going to have an awesome day, you are going to direct your energies, right, into awesomeness. You're going to direct your thoughts into having an awesome day, and you're going to step out of things that are not going to keep you awesome. Are you an understanding of how this works? You're going to flip this around. We are seeing there was a hidden message there, so we're going to filter. Bar with us. There we go. So we are fixing the chat. Nonetheless, for you, so Saint Germain is asking of you, and yes, we can do so in channeling, and it's not very hard for Josh to reach out and change the channel here and correct it so that you must have a subscription, right, to chat. But there you go. Nonetheless, and if you want to subscribe, help Josh to get to 1,000, help him subscribe. But so you can bring out the I am in everybody, right? I am. What are you stating in your universe? If you are stating I am having a great day, you are declaring that to your universe, right? Even if you are not having a great day, you are telling your universe that you are looking to have one, right? When it's going to happen, you're going to step out of your negative day. You are going to create a good day. Generally speaking, and I want you to understand this, Saint Germain is wanting you to understand this for yourself. Whatever you state after I am, whatever you declare, you generally create. I'm going to repeat that. Whatever you ground into, and welcome Clint, Gen X Experiment. We are grateful. Saint Germain is grateful for you and what you do in your family as well. But on your end, and each and every one of you, you are reaching out. You are declaring I am on the daily, and you are creating in your universes. And for that, Saint Germain is grateful. You are not sitting in your karmic selves. You're not climbing and clamoring around for energies that don't exist. You're not looking for things outside your frame that aren't there. You are standing in the solid, right? Understanding what you are able to pervy into your frame, understanding what you are creating and doing so with our karmic energies, right? And for that, Saint Germain is grateful for each and every one of you. And Millie is going to be cooking her breakfast. You are all large and in charge, but she's cooking something for breakfast. But nonetheless, in your universe, we are going to ask you again, what are you declaring? Are you declaring yourself as all amazing? Or are you declaring yourself, I am broke, right? How many people in your universe, Josh is not broke, right? We are not bringing that energy up. We are canceling that. But in your universe, how many times have you said, I am financially broke? We are going to blow our nose one more time. So from your end, how often have you said to yourself, I am financially broke, right? Saint Germain is asking of you how often you say that, right? Because then how often did you not have the monies that you need for your loving, living universe? How often did you not have what you needed to create your loving, living universe? And how often did you not have what you are looking for in your frame? So if you are telling your universe, I am broke, I am this, I am that, you're going to create whatever it is you are stating. You are going to direct yourself, your mind, your energies. The I am statement is like the grand organizer in your frame, right? So I am is the grand words that your body understands. It's like lighting a switch, right? Turning on a light switch. I am in the light. You light the switch, you are in the light, right? But you are saying, I am in the dark, right? Then your body is going to feel it. You're going to create that and you're going to sit in the energies. The thing is that when you say I am, right? It is like a switch that you create in your universe. You direct yourself. You are directing your body and your energies then to roll into that manner, right? I am blank. So you say, I am having a bad day, right? So you are going to then look for reasons to have a bad day. You're going to be standing in the frame of a bad day and you're going to look even deeper into a bad day, right? But if you are saying, I am having an awesome day, I am the awesomeness today is, right? First off, if you are saying that, then you are going to feel awesome in your frame, right? So what are you stating? It's all about declaring for yourself. I am the awesomeness. So Millie is cooking her breakfast there. You see the frying pan and the egg. Favor to your nourishment for you and your family, Millie. But nonetheless. So Millie is, I am cooking breakfast, right? So she is the I am of cooking. So she is all nourishment. She is in the energies of cooking her breakfast. She is in the energies of love and nourishing her family. She is not standing there in karmic space, right? She is in the energies of centered wholeness for her body, right? So where are you? Are you cooking breakfast for yourself? Are you ginning up good stuff? Or are you cooking bad stuff up for yourself? What is the I am that you are stating and ginning up in your frame, right? I am, we go back to the I am the awesomeness that the awesome universe that I live in is creating, right? So then you are going to walk around saying that you are awesome. And we're not in an ego way, right? But awesome in love, right? I am awesome. Woo, right? You are going to have that energy. Are you in understanding? Then you are going to see our universe as the same. Woo, are you in understanding? You are that awesomeness. So if you are standing in the awesomeness that your universe is, and you are standing in your own awesomeness, and the awesomeness combines together, you are that awesomeness that the awesomeness is spinning in your universe, and your universe is awesome as well. You have to see that. But that is what the I am statement is all about. So declare for yourself, if you don't have a lot of money, but then you are looking for money in your universe, for example, I am financially abundant. I am the abundance I am looking for, right? And then you are bringing that in. You are centering your frame around the abundance financially that you are looking for. Are you in understanding how this works, right? If you are looking at your wallet and going, I am broke, then you have just reframed yourself to be broke, right? You are standing in that frame of I am financially broke. I do not have money. And you are telling your universe that you declare yourself, I am. That's your declaration to your universe, broke. Or you're going to be broke. And you may be broke a couple of ways, right? Because you are not clarifying. I am out of currency, maybe. But if you are saying I am broke, then you are going to look for situations where A, you have no money, broke, and you are where you are physically, mentally, or spiritually broke, right? You are going to look for that as well. I am. So watch what you put after the word I am. I am on the way to your home, right? So if you are saying I am on the way to visit somebody, right? You are not lying, right? Unless you are standing in your house, right? I am on the way. You are the way, right? So you are now the way to their house, right? I am on. You are driving it. So you have to declare these things to yourself. Lindsay, good dawning. You have to declare all of this to yourself and what you are looking for in your frame. So what are you declaring? I am. So for Victor, he is the energy. He is the truth wave, right? And he declares that. So he is seeing himself as the wave of truth wherever he goes. He is carrying himself as that truth wave. For Josh, right? He was carrying himself. He is Mr. Floyd, right? Was he carrying himself? I am Mr. Floyd. I am Josh, right? Was he carrying himself in the Mr. Floyd energy where it's strong and no, he was carrying himself in this old karmic Josh energy, right? I am karmic. I am. No, you are not, but we are not saying we are, but you are getting the idea, right? If you are, I am not fully in frame, then you are going to find all the negatives, all the karmic things in your universe, all the things that will take you out of frame, right? So in your universe there, where do you see yourself? Make an I am statement for your universe today and stand in that frame. Put the I am in front of you. I am what? What are you looking for? I am the grand abundance of joy, peace, of financial abundance, love, and friendship in my universe. What am I doing then? If I am stating that, then I'm going to create the conditions of that. I am going to stand in that frame and I'm going to push my energies out that are going to help to create those situations in my universe. Are you in understanding? If you are saying that I am broke, then you are going, I am worthless and unfriendliness, right? And we are not stating that. We are canceling that for Josh. But are you getting the idea yet? We are going to release this here in just a moment. But are you in understanding? So when you go out today in your universe, stand in the frame of I am. Stand as the I am that you are and walk into the I am that you want to be. So declare, make a declarative statement to your universe today that you are. I am awesome. I am the joy that I am looking for. I am the friends that I am looking for. I am the friend that I am looking for in others, right? So you state things like that, then you are going to create friendships very easily because you are declaring to your universe that you are already that friend, right? What are you declaring? I am the wealth, the money, the joy, the helpfulness that the universe is looking for from my frame, right? So there we go. So I am standing in that, and now I'm going to allow that to come back, reverb back to me as helpfulness, joyful, money in my universe, right? Purpose. What are you seeing? So you stand in that frame, you declare it in your universe, like a reverbing machine, right? Energetics, right? It's all energetics. So you put it out there. I am awesome. I am the awesomeness that I am looking for, and I am full of financial freedom. I am full of joy, and I am full of love. Send it out to your universe. Watch what happens. I am. So you are declaring that, right? I am already standing in that frame. I am. It may not be literally in your circle, but you are standing. I am the joy I am looking for. I am the love from the other people people in my universe that I am looking for. I'm the love that I am looking for from a girlfriend, right? I have a girlfriend, but he just may not have a girlfriend, but you are getting the idea, right? So if you are eating scrapple there, we will send Josh over with some geta for you, right? We will get some geta, not your scrapple. Geta is better than your scrapple, right? Josh used to live in the Kentucky area, right? And no scrapple, you take your scrapple. Go get some geta instead of scrapple, right? So there you go. Geta is better than your scrapple there, Clint, but nonetheless, but nonetheless, the same food basically. Pork product and oats, but nonetheless. Geta, go weta, but nonetheless. Gottlieb geta, but nonetheless, we are going to release this transmission here. But what are you stating? Stand in your frame today. I am the awesomeness. I am the joy. I am everything I've been looking for. I say that to yourself and watch what happens, because then it's going to all stand in your frame. You are bringing it in. You are creating that. We are going to go over. There are books to read, and we are going to discuss. And there's lots more to have, but we are starting with that today, right? I am. So PG, Bop, I am the bubble boy, right? I am all the bubbles and bunnies I am looking for, right? So there you go, PG. PG is the bubble man. So he has all the bubbles he is looking for in his universe today, right? And so what are you looking for in your universe? And we love you. Releasing transmission. All right. So whatever you state, energy, bear with me. Whatever you state as I am in your frame, I am the awesomeness. I am the declaration of awesomeness. I am the joy that I am looking for. I am the bubbles that blow in my universe, that show up in my whatever it is. You are going to create that. I am is that statement. It's that grounding energy. It's the call to the universe that you are declaring. You are stating to your universe, this is why I am, and I frame myself as that. And if you want to frame yourself as all awesomeness, the universe is definitely going to reply. It'll give you situations where you can be awesome, where you can exude that awesomeness. If you state that I am the abundance of financial abundance and the helpfulness in the universe that I am looking to be, and watch what happens, guys. You create all this. You are that grand arbiter, and the energies are literally at your disposal by stating I am. And we're going to go further into this tomorrow. But let's work with the I am all abundance, and we're going to work with the citrine here. Calcite, orange calcite, not citrine. Orange calcite. And thank you. And so from there, what are you looking to bring into your universe? Seinfeld Bubble Boy was funny. Yes, it was. Had the biggest sighting yesterday. Was awesome. Sighting of what? What did you see? PG. Adam Sandler Bubble Boy. Victor. John Travolta Bubble Boy. Oh God, I remember that. It was a Sunday night movie there. John Travolta was young too, and I do remember that when he was living in the bubble because he had no immune system. That stuck in my head. Just remembering it from the ABC Sunday night movie too. Right now. OPG, please do tell us when you're on with Krista. Yeah. So are you live today with Krista PG? And if you are, then we will be watching Memorex. We will be watching either way, but will it be Memorex or will it be? Yeah. Are you live? The boy in the bubble. Exactly. All right. So we did not do gratitude today, but we're declaring we'll do gratitude tomorrow. We don't have to do gratitude every day. Today we're declaring with I am instead of gratitude. So I am what? I am the gratitude I am looking for. Try that one. Then you walk around in gratitude for everything in your universe. It's awesome stuff. You may forget and get energetically otherwise, but if you really ground into it and start doing it on a daily basis, watch how your life changes, and it'll change fast too. I trust you. Trust me on this. Classic and the moon on the movie was his lady at the time. All right. I thought Scrapple was a drink. And I'm saying Goetta. Getta is the Midwest version, the Kentucky, Ohio version of Scrapple. Scrapple is generally it's like pork byproduct and oats mixed together and fried. Getta is generally the same thing, and it's from Cincinnati. Gottlieb Getta. There you go. So look, that it would be the same thing as Scrapple, but Ohio style, Ohio, Kentucky, and Indiana style. There we go, guys. If you're not subscribed to Blindly Inspired, here, I'll tag it real quick, just to give you guys a minute. There you go. So pin that, and yeah, we'll see you guys live. But all right, so I'm going to work with the calcite here. Ground into what you are looking to abundance and change in your universe, and what declare your I am into the calcite. You can do that as well. Here we go, guys. And of course, energetics only works with your permission. So say yes, you're here. If you're here, you're saying yes. Otherwise, you can slam your phone down. You can dive the chat. You can throw a shirt over your phone. Whatever you want to do. Thanks for putting that in there, Millie. Yeah, I am no longer karmic. I am no longer negative. I am no longer in lack. And I'm not. Just how you see it. You just reframe it. It's not hard. I'm not, definitely I am not broke, right? You know, there you go. There's one thing. I am not out of joy. I am not. And PG, I have something for you. You will see. Join us in Good Dawning tomorrow. Carl, Good Dawning. Grateful to see you there, bro. Carl, how have you been? We saw you yesterday at Lottie's, or at Lori's, or Laura B's. There we go. Clear that. Laura B. Thank you. When she was live, and if you missed Laura B yesterday, Laura is getting strong. Her energy is, wow. She's, Laura, thank you for your amazing live yesterday. It was, your strength in your show is getting stronger. Your audience interaction was awesome, and congratulations there to your great show. And yeah, in favor that you didn't get to, you weren't feeling well and going to Adam, but otherwise favor. Laura B is, her show is, she's picking up steam there, and you can feel it in her frame, and it's awesome. It's awesome. Yeah, I understand that, Carl. It's great to see you there. All right. Angela, Good Dawning. Angela will be live with us next Friday, I'm imagining. If her schedule permits, we're going to have her back on next Friday. Not this Friday, once every 2 weeks. Or we may do a special and have Angela live specially on her own. So we'll see. All right, so what are you looking to ground into in the calcite? Anything orange is abundance in your universe. What are you looking to ground into here? See yourself as all the abundance. I am the abundance I am looking for. I am the joy I am looking for. I am the financial freedom I am looking for. Why? Because it has to come outside from your frame anyways, right? There's nobody giving you finance unless somebody just like hands you money or a really awesome job, which is possible, but you had to vibrate that up anyways. If you're standing karmic, then you wouldn't be in the energies to receive that. Is that correct? So you have to be standing in that frame already. So I am the mighty, joyful financial abundance and freedom I am looking for. I am the one who allows all awesomeness to come into my frame. I am the joy that allows more joy to come into my frame. There you go. See where we're going here, right? But yeah, welcome, Carl. It's great to see you in the chat. Angela, again, should be live next Friday. I got to send some emails. But yeah, we're working with the I am statement, Angela, and we're going to be working with it daily from now on, making I am declarative statements. We're going to get into, I'm going to get the books, and we may even do some reading from the Saint Germain I Am Chronicles as well. But it's time to start making even deeper shifts into our universes. I am no longer choosing to be the guy I used to be. I am no longer choosing to be karmic. I am no longer choosing to play in energies that don't work for me anymore. I am choosing to no longer drag anybody else in this chat or anybody else I speak to into my karmic energies either. I am wrong for that. And no right or wrong, but I am not wanting to be that guy anymore. How about that? The formals are staking me for wet food. Oh, there you go. All right, so Victor's got to go feed Nubs. Favor. But yeah. All right, guys, we're going to seal this off here. Yes, dropping by and crossing the street. Got to go. See you next. All right, Carl, we love you, brother. Cross the street there with safety, and we will see you in the next. I'm going to seal this off, guys. All right, and so I am all the awesomeness today, and I am hungry as well since Millie's making breakfast. But there you go. But all right, guys, so let's close this out with a group hug. Tomorrow we will do some gratitude as well as I am statements. But declare yourself today. Make an I am statement and stand strong in that frame. I am all the awesomeness I've ever been looking for. I am all the awesomeness you all have been looking for too, right? You want to declare something. I am the awesomeness that the world has been looking for. Watch what comes into your frame. It's all about energy, and start playing in this, guys. It's really fun. All right, the spiders and their webs in their missing so many webs. All right, guys. All right, so Carl, grateful. Victor, favor feeding nubs there. Boy on my left, Zuki at my feet, both facing backwards, interestingly. Angela, I'm the abundance, joy, and financial freedom I am looking for. You are. It's not going to come from anything but inside your frame and the vibration that you put out. If you're putting out to the universe that you are worthy of all awesomeness, watch what happens. All awesomeness is going to stand in your frame. If you put out to the universe that I am and make that declaration, I am the awesomeness that you've been looking for. Ooh, even better. Watch what happens. All right, guys, let's close this out. Take left arm up, put it on the right person to your left. Take your right arm up, put it to the person to your right. Here we go, guys. All right, take our love, spin it over our left hand. Goes around in a circle, comes through my heart chakra, goes through your heart chakra, spins around and spins around and spins around and spins around like a large hadron collider. We take our spinning love and connect it like a reverse tornado, spinning up, not down, right? Into the greater source field. And we connect our love and hold it there. As we spin that love and we feel each and every one's heart chakras that they combine into one as we spin faster and faster. As it's connected to the greater source field, we see each and every one of us in the greater source field in love and peace. We see each and every one of us in love and peace as well. And we see the greater source field. We see everybody in that greater source field with a home. There's no reason why anybody on this planet should not have a home. Everybody on this planet has a right to a home, and we have enough to give everybody on this planet 2 bedrooms in a 2,000 square foot house with an acre of land in Texas, because the stars at night are bigger and brighter where? Deep in the heart of Texas. But you can put all 8 billion people with an acre of land in Texas with 2,000 square feet in a regular home and a driveway and the whole 9 yards, right? Yeah, we don't have an inner our density problem. We have an inner city. Our cities are overpopulated and overdensed. But we leave that alone, right? And we see each and every one of us in those houses, what? With fresh running water. There's no reason why anybody on this planet should not have fresh and clean water. Why? Because there are 6 companies that have boxes that you can plug in, battery, what have you, and we'll pull fresh water right out of thin air. As long as you have 10% or more humidity, you can get fresh water. There's no reason why anybody should have to take their water and drag it from a well or drag it from a river or a lake or what have you and boil it and all that stuff. There's also no reason why anybody should be starving on this planet. We do generate more than enough food, but 50% of it goes where? To the garbage. Why? Because we don't care. It'll rot along the riverbank, getting picked up by the barge. It'll die on its transportation. It'll go to the store and rot. Or our government will just tell us to plow it over, right? Which happens too, by the way, price controls. But we say nothing. But yeah, you want to know why some things are more than others? Go plow your farm over there, Bob, and we'll talk. But yeah, exactly. But nonetheless, we see if we had a little more caring and a little more better management, food management there, there's no reason why anybody should be starving and not have a decent amount of food in their fridge when we produce so much on this planet. Exactly, guys. As well, we see the governments that have been lying, grifting, grafting, stealing, and taking from each and every one of you. Your energies and all. We see them apologizing for lying, grifting, grafting, and stealing. We see them also apologizing for lying, grifting, grafting to the militaries of the world who they've been using energetically to manipulate their energies, the government's energies, and the world's energies. And we see those in the military realizing the manipulation and putting down their weapons and going and shaking hands and hugging those they otherwise would have shot, killed, and eradicated from this planet for absolutely no reason other than the smiles of those who in control, right? Generally speaking. But nonetheless, we see those in control, of course, apologizing to their citizens for lying, grifting, grafting, and stealing. And we see them having lumberjack games. And whoever is the greatest world leader here at the lumberjack games can chop down a tree faster than Paul Bunyan there can. They can rule the world, but really you run your own world. I declare I am the ruler of my own universe. I am the universe that rules my own universe. There you go. But nonetheless, they can think they can do what they want to do there, and we'll just turn off the TV and the news and just go in our universe, and they don't even have to exist, right? So we see each and every one of us here on this family, in this family here, with the highest love, the highest joy, the highest abundance. We see each and every one of us, what? In favor. Everything is healed. Everything is resolved. Nothing is broken. All medical situations are healed. All financial situations turn into abundance. All family and karmic situations are cleared. All home situations are resolved. And we can see and say to our universe, everything is resolved. There's no bills outstanding. There's no dents in our cars. Everything in our universe is awesome, clear, and resolved. We take that love that we have. We see Mother Gaia, of course, with no X's or O's in her sky, no forever chemicals in her soil and water, and no plastics in her soil and water as well. And of course, we see each and every one of us in the highest awesomeness. So we take our love that has been spinning in the greater source field, and we release it like a balloon up into the greater source field. As our love spreads out, we spread our love in our hearts into the greater source field as we all merge as one today, and we send our love to everybody on this planet. And with that, we say hallelujah. So it is, and so it shall be, as we close out for today. Sealed. All right, guys. Have a day as awesome as you are. Remember, everything you do or don't do helps you create your loving, living universe. Still in your dark night of the soul, as you release your darkness into the light, your cells spread out, you vibrate faster, you step into the light body, you step into the I am at some point, and then you realize you are the awesomeness you've been looking for. All right, and you create your loving, living universe. All right, guys. Love you all. Scotty, Lindsay, Millie, enjoy your breakfast. May it nourish you, your family, and your souls. Everybody have a day as awesome as you are. Bonnie, thank you for being here. Our universe is 99% positive with how much, no more negative on this channel, guys. The amazing positive is that we are rolling out with all awesomeness as of today. The awesome train is leaving the station, and I am on that train. Are you? All right, I am the awesome train I am looking for. There you go. Thank you, Victor. We will see you and Truthwave in less than about a half an hour to the teeth. And otherwise, guys, stay awesome because you are, and I will see you all amazingly in the next. Have a day as amazing as you are, guys. Thank you. Scotty boy. All right, Scotty boy. All right, Casey Jones. Lindsay. Spider Dream viewers. Bananas, my delicious coffee, Norv, awesome Norval, and some of you all of you beautiful souls. We love you, Lindsay. Thank you. Grateful for you. All right, guys. Hey, I was at the first show where Scotty Boy, 91 RFK. They brought back Casey Jones after 15 years. Bob comes out with a train whistle around his neck, and the place goes nuts. They haven't played it for 15 years live. One of the greatest shows of my life. All right, guys. Have a great day. Stay awesome.